I've been on a Tinder date and the girl was from Switzerland. This is where you need to see the difference between what woman says and what she does. And this is why I'm going to share my experience of dating. I mean, it wasn't actually a dating, it was just a funny story. Let me share. I found a girl on Badoo or Tinder, don't really remember. And so she was like 23 years old, I'm 30 years old, so we have like 7 years of experience. She was from Switzerland, and I've never been personally to Europe, but I've heard that people from Europe, like European people, are very friendly, very polite. They know what they want to do, and they have this flexibility between working hard and living, enjoying their life. This is like also a big difference between living in the USA and living in Europe. If I meet a girl online or offline, if we have a date, I usually go to one specific place. I bring her to a hostel where I used to live. When I moved to Los Angeles from Miami, I used to live in a hostel somewhere in West Hollywood on Fairfax. The place is very cool. There is a free billiard. It costs just $1 probably. Free drinks like hot tea, I like black tea by the way because I'm Russian, coffee, and every Saturday or every Thursday, I don't really remember, they have a little party with some music, DJ, free drinks and hot dogs. Even if you're a vegetarian, they have these options too. So if I have a date, I usually bring a girl to one place because I don't want to think like too much, where should we go, what should we do, and stuff like that. I just need to see a person and see how it goes. I know that some of the guys, they prefer to have a very unique, very unusual date. But for me, to be honest, it doesn't make any sense because you don't personally know the person you're going to date. Probably it's gonna be your last day when you see each other. You just don't like her. And so why would you need to spend much time, much energy, some of your money and other resources for this specific girl to impress her, to surprise her, even you just don't know her? This is why I usually go to just one place. Maybe if not this place, I just prefer to drink a simple coffee, and have a simple conversation with a girl. Very simple, nothing crazy, and we will see how it goes. So the first day is very fine. I ask her some question, she asks me some question. It's kind of interview, a little bit boring, a little bit alright. And then I just realized that we need to move after we play billiard probably 3-4 times. So we jump in my car and we start driving around the city, again around like West Hollywood area and stuff like that. So she was like, okay, this is our first date, maybe we will date in the future, but I need to know what you're looking for. And I was like, I'm probably looking for a girl who just speaks much more better than me in English, because I'm a guy, who moved from Russia to the USA. I have a lot of Russian friends. I've dated two Russian chicks, but I'm looking for an American one, or just at least a girl who speaks and understands English, much more better than I. Then she continues, but what are you looking for? Are you looking for a relationship? Are you looking for a girl for just one night? And I was like, I don't really care, to be honest. I don't want to play around. I'm not the guy who just, want to fuck with you and just disappear forever. It depends on you, how good you are in the bed, to be honest. But I'm not this kind of guy. It depends on person, of course, but I don't want to play games. If I like you, let's just keep seeing each other. Why are you asking me something like this on the first day? I've never seen you before. You're the girl from Switzerland. I'm a guy from Russia. You're laughing at my jokes, so everything is around, just relax, right? So when I go on the first date, you need to ask some questions about this girl. I usually prefer to ask her about her experience, her past. I'm not saying that you need to know or you need to ask directly to her face, like, hey, what's your body count? Of course, this is important for every man over here, but you just need to, play around, need to find another way to ask something like this. So I usually having fun. I'm trying to say that the more question you ask a girl, the more information you get. But sometimes I just feel like an interview. You ask one question, she get an answer for you. You ask another question, she has an answer for you. So it's kind of boring. So instead of doing something like this, try to play on her emotions. You can say something positive about her outfit, about how she looks like, but then add something negative. to see how she reacts. And again, you don't know this person and who is she, so you can play with her emotion just a little bit, because I feel like she does the same to me, because she has this nature, a feminine nature, but you as a guy, it's not your natural thing. You just need to think about it and play a similar game as a man. She is trying to ask me something very seriously. I'm just, give her a very stupid joke, and I don't really care because I don't want to play very serious and do it like, hey, I'm so cool, I make like this amount of money. No, nobody likes this on the first day especially. So you just need to show your best, like some kind of very positive, very masculine energy. And then, conversation started going to the different way, which is I like, by the way. We started talking about some sexual experience and stuff like that. And she was like, I've never been to many relationship and I would never jump into bed on the first day, second day, and whatever, and never go to a home. And usually when a girl says something like this, that means that she doesn't want to look like a whore, like a slut who just opened her legs on the first date. The second reason, because you're a beta. So if you're an alpha man, there is no rules for you, but if you're a beta, the rules exist only for you, man. The funny thing is that after that conversation, we go to my place where we just start watching a movie. I was like very surprised because we just had a very huge, very deep conversation about sex relationship, very interesting stuff. So I was feeling like, okay, we're gonna do something tonight, but actually we haven't, and that's alright.